After watching this video, you will never wonder whether your book can sell. In this video, I will show you 3 things: how to find a best-selling book niche and keywords, how to create multiple sources of income from one book, and how to craft the perfect book titles and subtitles. So keep watching. Hi, my name is Gabrielle, and I am a self-published author whose passive income from Amazon is paying my bills as a stay-at-home mom. On my channel, I share how to make money online and the best tools to do it. Today, I am going to show you how to find bestsellers that you can reverse engineer and how to craft your book title and subtitle using the best keywords with low competition that are proven to sell. First, sign up for Helium 10 using my link in the description to get a significant discount. I am using the Platinum plan for this research. Next, install the Helium 10 Chrome extension. I already have it installed. Log in into your Helium 10 account and now go to Amazon, click on Books in the top menu, go to Bestsellers and More, and choose Amazon Bestsellers. This will display all the best-selling books on Amazon. If you scroll down, you can see that Helium 10 is showing us information for each book. But I want to see which of them are independently published. So I scroll back up and press Analyze Products. This is the fastest way to see all the book information. They are sorted by their bestseller ranking, or BSR. I scroll down to see which ones are independently published, and I do find a few, which is great news. But these first ones are coloring books, which only give me one stream of income. I want books that give me multiple streams of income by allowing me to publish not only a printed book, but also the same book in other formats. I scroll down further, and in position 67, I find an independently published, high-content book about trusts. I swipe right, and I can see it has 2,929 monthly sales and a super high revenue of over $70,000 per month. I also see the author has made it part of a book collection on wealth strategy. And yes, he has published it for Kindle as an audiobook, hardcover, and paperback, which means he has 4 streams of income from just this one book. I love it, so I add it to my list. Helium 10 will create a list of books I select so I can analyze them at the end. I like this money niche because money is a strong pain point, which means we will be helping with a powerful problem that many people are seeking relief from. Now, I am going to niche down. I click on the left menu and choose Business and Money. Amazon is showing me the best sellers in that category. I click on Analyze Products again to look for independently published books. I can see that the average BSR is really low, which means they are selling a lot. The average reviews are rather high though, which isn't a great sign. I scroll down, and the only independently published book is Don't Believe Everything You Think, which I've seen before and is more of a manifestation niche book. So I decide to niche down further. I click on Personal Finance on the left menu to see the bestsellers in that category and click Analyze Products again. But unfortunately, I didn't find any independently published books there. But don't give up, the riches are in the niches. So I niche down once more and click on Budgeting and Money Management on the left, which is a sub-niche of personal finance, to see the best sellers in that category. I analyze products, and to find the independently published books faster, I click on the Publisher tab twice to sort by that. I scroll down and find 3 independently published books. All 3 have pretty good monthly revenue, and I am surprised to see there's a notebook, which is a low-content book. That would be a great notebook to create, which means Helium 10 can help me find good niches and keywords for those type of books too. However, in this video, I am looking for high-content books to create several streams of income from one book. I add the highest revenue book to my list, and as you can see, this one has 4 streams of income, unlike the notebook. I want to check yet another sub-niche, so I click on Retirement Planning, which is another subcategory of personal finance. I click Analyze Products again to find the independently published books from these results. and there are quite a few, which is a great sign. I like this Roth IRA book because the topic is similar to the one we saw on the first bestseller list. So I add it to my list. It has a great BSR or bestseller ranking and only 97 pages. They only have Kindle and paperback versions, so they are missing out on hardcover and audiobook streams of income. We could create a similar book that does offer those as an advantage. I also like this book, The Only Retirement Planning Book, which I can see is part of the Wealth Strategy book collection we saw first. I add it to my list too. It has good monthly revenue, a good BSR, and it's also available in different formats. It is the same author we saw before. I think I have some good winning books to compare now, so I pressed Go to my list to do a comparison. This opens up Blackbox in Helium 10, which is a tool where you can view and compare products or keywords that you selected. You can also track them over time if you are not planning on writing the book right away and want to see if those books are still a good option without having to repeat the research process on Amazon. I sort them by ASIN sales, high to low, and this shows me quite a bit of info like their price, ASIN sales, revenue, BSR, review count, and more. When you click on the BSR graph icon, it shows a graph of how the BSR has changed over time. This last book has somehow seen its BSR worsen, so maybe something is off, but it still is a pretty good BSR overall. The sales to review ratio tells me how many book reviews I need to get sales. So the lower the number, the better the opportunity. The top book has a high sales to review ratio, so it will be harder to compete against it. The book at the bottom shows a super low sales to reviews ratio, which is promising, and it has a great BSR too. However, I believe it is not displaying the review count correctly. So I am going to click on it to check it out on Amazon. You can check any book on Amazon, remove it from the list by clicking here or the pin, or view it on Amazon by clicking on the image. Helium 10 tells me the BSR is 9,483, which is great, and it only has 22 reviews. So in spite of not having many reviews, it is selling quite well with a monthly revenue of 2,923. I scroll down to verify this with Amazon's book information and confirm it is correct. So my list in Blackbox must have glitched or hasn't updated the review count. I think we have found a winning book topic. And no, you do not need to forcefully create a book on this topic if you don't know anything about it. Remember that you can search other best-selling book categories too, in the same way like I did here. But now, with the help of AI, you could create a book on most topics, even the ones you don't know in depth. Just make sure you do proper research so you are not uploading generic AI slop to Amazon that will get bad reviews and die. Here you can view the full details of this book, including sales over time, price and BSR, and ratings and reviews. I want to reverse engineer this book, so I copy its ASIN. I go to Helium 10's dashboard to use Cerebro, which is Helium 10's reverse ASIN tool that everybody raves about, because it is very powerful for reverse engineering books. You can find Cerebro on the dashboard usually, or in the Products tab under Classic View. I paste the ASIN and press Get Keywords. It shows me that this book has a total of 22 keywords and 17 of them are ranking organically. To my surprise, this book is not running ads right now, and 5 of the keywords are highly recommended by Amazon. The search volume is quite high. I scroll down, and yes, there is a lot of information, but don't get overwhelmed. I am about to show you exactly what to look at. First, I click on Organic Rank to see which keywords this book is ranking for organically. It seems the keyword IRA offers pretty good ranking, so I'll keep that in mind. When you click on Amazon RecRank, it shows the most recommended keywords by Amazon for this book. These are the keywords that Amazon believes are most relevant to it. When you hover over a keyword, it shows the top 10 ranked products for that keyword. So these would be your relevant competitors. Keyword sales tells me which keywords are getting more weekly sales for books. You would select the most relevant ones, of course. The Cerebro IQ score tells us which keywords are more promising because they have high search volume with low competition. This tells me that the keyword Roth IRA is very strong. The sponsored ASINs column tells me how many books are using a keyword for ads. A higher number means more ad competition, but it can also help you identify great keywords to run ads for. You can also sort keywords by competing products. The lower the number, the better. But always check that the keyword has high enough search volume. Otherwise, it means no one is searching for it. For example, the keyword Bible with Guide has no search volume and no competition, which is bad. But the keywords Roth IRA and tax-free retirement book have fair search volume with very low competition. The CPR is the number of books you would need to sell per week to rank in the top half of the first page of search results for that keyword. The lower the number, the better. The match type column shows which keywords are ranking organically and which are Amazon recommended. I am ready to export this data now, sorted by competing products, organic rank, and Cerebro IQ score. I'll save each as an Excel file. I open each file and select the best keywords for each sorting type. First, I select the ones with the highest Cerebro IQ score, which Helium 10 believes offer the best opportunity. I paste them into my title and subtitle creation template. Next, I select the ones sorted by organic ranking, which means the book could rank without running ads. I paste those into my template as well. I could explore more keywords through different sorting options, but I am ready to create my book title now. Remember that you must create your book title and subtitle before you write your book. And you must choose carefully because once your book is published, you cannot change them. I created this template to help me make sure that the sum of characters from my title and subtitle is not too long, so that when people see the book on mobile or in search results, they can read it in full. Amazon allows up to 200 characters per title and subtitle, but it ideally should be under 80 characters so that it doesn't show incomplete. There are many ways to craft a good title and subtitle, and some authors even offer specific formulas. In this case, I am using the keyword-driven solution plus bold promise approach. The title should contain the main keyword, and the subtitle should include other relevant keywords while making a bold promise. That solves your reader's main problem or pain point. It takes me a while to craft them, mixing and matching keywords to make the title and subtitle flow naturally. Most of my combinations are under 80 characters, which is great. My final title and subtitle is very bold. I love the wonderful promise that this is the only tax-free retirement book that you'll need, and that it mentions it is a step-by-step guide just like the original book. It is also under 90 characters, which is good. I could go with this, and I think it could rank and sell very well. However, you can experiment more if you wish, but don't overthink it. As an example, I am going to add some product competition keywords just so you can see how to pull in keywords from a different sorting type. I am selecting the best low competition keywords to increase even more my chances of showing up for search results. And I'm pasting them into my template. I like the retirement investing keyword, so I want to see how they work with my title. The keywords retirement and book are already in there, and so are Bible and guide. Now the only keyword I am missing is finance, which I know has a high search volume. This could work as a title, but it sounds a little odd to me, and the character count is a bit high. I can modify the subtitle to make it shorter and closer to the original book, then move the keyword finance into the subtitle. Now the character count is under 80 and it sounds more natural, which is great. As I said, the previous title and subtitle I came up with were good too, but it is up to you to decide when to stop experimenting. Just make sure you always include the most promising keyword in the title and that the subtitle offers a clear solution to your reader's problem. You do not need to keyword stuff at all. The remaining keywords that Helium 10's research showed as promising can be used for your 7 backend keywords and in your book description, and those you can change anytime. Amazon penalizes keyword stuffing by not ranking your book. And if your title and subtitle don't sound natural, it might not get approved, and if it does, people won't understand what you're offering and simply won't buy. Once you create your book, remember to follow a proper book launch process. I created for you a free KDP Book Launch guide, which you can download for free using the link in the description. Once your book is live, you need to get reviews before running ads. I have created videos about my favorite platforms for getting book reviews. One is Gemsy, which I have been using safely for over a year now, and it is great for all kinds of books, including low-content books. You can try it free, and I have placed the link in the description with a huge lifetime discount for you. And although you can also get reviews for ebooks on Gemsy, lately, I love using BookVillage for high-content books that have a Kindle version. It seems to be the safest ebook review platform out there because it checks all the reviews you've submitted in the past to make sure you never end up with an accidental review swap. Review swaps are not allowed by Amazon KDP and could get your account banned. So it is wonderful that BookVillage protects you from that. You can try it for free for 30 days and get 2 months at a lower price using my link in the description. Once you have reviews, you are ready to run ads. You can find the perfect ad keywords by sorting the Helium 10 keywords by sponsored ASINs and keyword sales. I created a video on how to run ads that you can check out here and watch it at the end of this video. I used a different keyword research tool in that one though. I will be creating a video on how to use Helium 10 to find keywords for ads next week. So please like and subscribe so you don't miss it. I love you all. Thank you for helping me reach 3,000 subscribers. I hope this has been really valuable and helpful for you. And remember to watch my next video.